Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to be unboxing this little Mecca package which contains two of the new Smashbox Cover Shot eye palettes. So the palettes are a collaboration with Shay Mitchell from Pretty Little Liars and they are going to be available today. When you're watching this it will be Tuesday. So I obviously don't get PR or anything like that, but I did manage to get my hands on these two palettes early, so that was really cool. So this is what they look like when they first come in the box. This is the metallic palette. And then this is the soft light palette. And then this is what the soft light palette looks like when it's out of its little box. It's really, really cool with this holographic design. And this is the metallic palette's packaging. So this is the two palettes together. So I'm going to start with the metallic palette first and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like inside, and then I'll show you the soft light palette and what that looks like inside, and then I'm going to do all the swatches. I haven't actually swatched them yet, so this is like a first impression slash unboxing slash swatch video, so you're getting everything in one except for a makeup look because I'm still too shy to do those. So the packaging kind of magnetizes closed like that, which is great because I feel like it will stay closed in your bag if you take it traveling, which I think is the whole point of these. That's why they're so little. So basically you get 8 shades inside the palette. So you get these two sort of highlight shades at the top and then you get the normal eyeshadows at the bottom. And this is the metallic palette, so they're obviously all shimmers. So I feel like this palette is very wearable, but you could also do something fairly dramatic with it if you were to use a shade like this. And I think it's really beautiful. It's quite versatile, like there's a good range of shades in there. But the only thing I would say is that it's missing mattes, but it's not going to have mattes because it's a metallic palette, so you can't really do a metallic matte. That doesn't really work. So obviously they haven't included any mattes in here, so you would need to bring a second palette. They do have an all matte palette, which I think I'm going to pick up because it's really, really beautiful and it would go well with this, I think. But you could also just pack this and another small matte palette and you'd be good to go. And then we've got the soft light palette, which is obviously, as the name suggests, meant to be a very wearable and soft kind of color palette. So the colors in here are very muted and very beautiful. This one is right up my alley because I do like subtle makeup a lot of the time, so that's why I decided to pick this one up. And it's also got a couple of the really nice browns in the end there, and then it's got like your pinks and stuff like that. It looks like it does have sort of demi mattes at the top. I'm not sure. I'll find out when I swatch them. I think that these two at the top here are demi mattes though. But yeah, I think it's really beautiful. So let's go ahead and swatch both palettes and then I can let you know what I thought of each one. So those were the swatches of these two palettes. I think they're amazing on first impression. Just from swatching them, they seem really buttery, really creamy, really beautiful. And the two at the top in the Softlight palette do have a bit of a sheen to them. One thing I noticed with the Softlight palette is that they've got sort of like duochrome shades in there, and this one up here is like iridescent. This one just here, it's sort of iridescent, like it's really, really beautiful. So yeah, I think these palettes are great. Also, I forgot to mention before that they have these shade names on the back. So those are the shade names. That's for the Softlight palette, and these are the shade names for the Metallic palette. So I have all the names of the shadows on each swatch. By the way, I'm really sorry if you can hear noise in the background. Someone just started an angle grinder and there's a kid screaming, and it's just like, why do I sit down to film and everyone decides it's time to make noise? Anyway, I'm going to be finishing up this video in a second anyway. So I'm going to have all the shade names on all of the swatches so that you'll know which is which, obviously. And yeah, I think that's about all I have to say about these palettes. I think they're beautiful, and I think you should definitely pick one up. They are $41 each, so it's a price point where you can kind of afford to pick up more than one if you want to. And I think it's worth picking up more than one. I think I'm going to be grabbing the matte palette as well. There's also some other really beautiful warm palettes if you're into more warm looks. I'm more into sort of cool tone shades and sort of subtle shades, not necessarily all cool tone, but subtle and cool tone type of shades are my jam. So I definitely recommend them. I think they're great. They will be in stores at Mecca today, and they're also available online at Mecca. So I think they sell out pretty quickly, so you guys should definitely jump on them if you want to grab them. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say for today's video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I am well on my way to 100 subscribers, which is really exciting. It has taken me a long time to get here. If you do subscribe, don't forget to hit the little bell icon, because that's how you'll be notified when I post a new video. As you guys know, I'm trying to post more frequently lately, so it's good to be notified of when I post, because it's still a little bit sporadic. I still definitely have my Thursday upload days every week, and then another surprise day when I get time, if possible. And I'm hoping to at some point move that to 3 times per week once I have the time. So hopefully I'll be able to work part-time at some time in the near future and get a few more videos up per week, because I really want to prioritize YouTube and I want it to be my job. So anyway, enough of my rambling. Thank you so much for watching as always. Have a lovely day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!